How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got a full slate of postseason baseball games 1 and 2 of the ALDS and NLDS respectively. And we'll start out here in Toronto, where the AL Central winning White Sox take on the AL East winning Blue Jays and former American League champs. So the Blue Jays are looking to get back in the World Series here, and they're looking to win one, as the Braves were able to take Game 7 away from them in 2022. We'll also have Angels and Mariners, and Phillies, Cardinals, and Braves, Dodgers, all 4 games today here on the channel, as the Blue Jays stand in the dugout waiting to take the field behind Alek Manoah. And it's going to be a good game here as Michael Kopech gets the start for the Sox. And Alek Manoah gets the start for the Blue Jays, who I didn't really know in real life was as good as he is. So, good for him. It's crazy how much stuff happens throughout the year that I haven't really paid any attention to, I guess, the past couple of years. So here's Alek Manoah, his 2023 season, 13-8 record with a 3.23 ERA, close to 200 strikeouts, only 2 shy, 174 hits, 80 walks, all through 206 innings. And Michael Kopech here on the mound for the Sox, and they don't want to show his stats. MLB The Show says you don't get to see them. It's so funny how that happens sometimes. But I'd say the Sox are the underdog here, as they're in a weak division, and we're going to pick things up in the bottom of the second. Right fielder Teoscar Hernandez is going to hit that one to the third baseman, and his throw is going to sail over the first baseman's head, and Teoscar Hernandez is able to stroll into second on the misplay. You hate to see it. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now looking to bring him home. Kopech's fastball misses, works the count to 3-1. Gets his sign from Grandal. And the pitch is taken to right field, and that'll get down in the corner. So Gurriel with an RBI single makes it 1-0 Blue Jays. Bo Bichette in the third is going to take that one down the left field line, and that'll be a fair ball. And he's going to try for 2. And the throw a little offline, but it could have been closer if there was a better throw. Instead, Bichette gets a 1-out double. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 2 outs now. That's down the right field line, and that's fair. So Blue Jays playing some small ball, I guess I should say, down the line, as they're getting some luck, keeping things just fair. It's 2-0. Gavin Sheets now for the Sox takes that fastball to center field, and that one got out in a hurry as Springer barely makes it to the wall. Solo shot for Sheets, and the White Sox get on the board here. They're still down a few runs though. Two to 1, still in the 5th. And there's a ball to left field. Left fielder leaps, can't make the grab. The Blue Jays answer right back as Sean Murphy, the catcher, goes deep to left field. It's 3-1 Jays. Just what the doctor ordered for Toronto. You'd think this would be an easy series for them to win, as again, the White Sox aren't the best team in the world. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. crushes that to left field, and no doubt about that one, as they're just going to watch that ball fly. It's 4-1. Blue Jays have some pop in this lineup. As you guys know from the last World Series run, looking to add on here, as Chapman hits that one into right field, and a run will score. It's 5-1. Jimmy Lambert not having the best postseason debut. On to the 8th. The White Sox looking to answer back, as that one's up the middle. And that one is going to get off the wall, so it barely misses getting out. And the White Sox have runners at second and third. All this against Yimi Garcia, Luis Robert. He's going to take that one into center field. That'll get down. 1 run scores. Runner coming around from third. And he will score. So White Sox pull within 2 here. 5-3. 2 RBIs for Robert. And we can't forget about Alek Manoah here, who absolutely dominated in his start, as he was able to pick up 11 Ks, and you're about to see a good chunk of them. I'm not sure if I put all 11 in here, but I put most of them, as he was absolutely dominant. Gavin Sheets got him with the high heat. Yasmani Grandal, another victim with the slider. Again, Alek Manoah, didn't really know that he was that good. David Dow, again, slider inside. Eloy Jimenez becomes another casualty, as Manoah really had that slider working. Poor Grandal, another victim with the sinker away. Manoah had all of his pitches going for him. And the Blue Jays are going to take a 5-3 victory here, as the offense powers through off of Manoah's 11 strikeout performance through 7 innings. Not what the White Sox were looking for here in Game 1, but the Blue Jays take Game 2. Looking to mow their way through this White Sox lineup. I just have no faith in the White Sox, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, 4 hits for Manoah, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, absolutely killed it. Blue Jays out-hit the Sox 8-7 with a final score of 5-3. Kopech gets the loss. We'll have Game 2 in the next video. Alright, now for Game 2 here in St. Louis. Phillies looking to tie this series up against the Cardinals. It won't be an easy task for the Phils, as they might have a powerful lineup, but the Cardinals have one of the best pitching staffs in all of baseball. And that doesn't stop after Jack Flaherty. No. They've got Anthony DeSclafani on the mound, as the Phillies are going to be sending out Matthew Boyd. After this, Games 3 and 4 will take place in Philly. Game 4, if necessary, and Game 5 would take place in St. Louis if need be. So here we go, Game 2, and not a great start for the Phillies, as you will soon see. But first, let's take a look at DeSclafani's stats. 22-7 record with a 2.49 ERA, 213 1/3 innings pitched, 172 hits, 66 walks, and 136 strikeout for the veteran. And his opponent was supposed to be Matthew Boyd, but unfortunately for Boyd, he suffered an abdominal strain after one batter. So it's going to be a bullpen game for the Phillies, which is not what they wanted. So Jose Alvarado is going to start things here with a runner on first and 1 out, as Nolan Arenado climbs in and takes that the other way into right center. And the Cardinals will take a 1-0 lead as the throw goes over to second. So Nolan Arenado with his first hit. On to the 3rd inning. Full count to JT Realmuto. DeSclafani's fastball is hammered to center field. Carlson didn't look like he got a good read on it to begin with. And he's just going to look up as that ball is gone, as JT Realmuto hits his 2nd home run of the postseason and ties up this ballgame at 1. The center fielder, Matt Vierling, has himself a hitter's count at 3-1. He's going to rip that fastball into left field. O'Neill diving, can't make the catch, and Vierling will stand at second with a double. Phillies looking to add on here. Bryson Stott looking to score the run, who's moved to third, but he will instead take this fastball and hit it center field. Carlson under it, makes the catch. Game still tied at 1. On to the bottom of the 6th now. Nolan Arenado 1 for 1. Make that 2 for 2 as he hits that ball high and deep to left center field. Castellanos and Vierling looking up and looking over, as that is over the wall. Nolan Arenado goes deep, 2nd hit of the night, 2 for 2. 2 RBIs for him, scoring a run. It's 2-1 St. Louis. That one off Sam Coonrod. What a name. Can't get over that name. On to the 9th. Giovanni Gallegos looking to get the save. 9-1-2 for the Phils. Vierling down with a 2-2 count. Got him with the changeup. Gallegos looking to slam the door shut. Gene Segura, 1 for 3. Make that 1 for 4 as he gets caught looking at a well-placed slider on the inside corner, or outside corner, I should say. And Bryson Stott, last hope for the Phillies. And he's going to swing and miss at the fastball. So the Cardinals here take game 2, and they will head off to Philadelphia with a 2-game lead. Phillies rotation is showing its weakness here. Zach Wheeler and Ranger Suarez, they don't really have much left. The Cardinals looking to get the sweep, and you guys will hopefully see that video. Not after the next one, but the one after the next video. Because the next video will be the ALDS games too. Desclafani gets the win. Matthew Boyd is out day to day, so hopefully he can be back if the Phillies really need him. And that's it from St. Louis. Final score, Cardinals 2, Phillies 1.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
All right, on to the American League Division Series Game 1 here against the Mariners and the Angels. And the Angels, I'm sure, and the Mariners are used to this, just a different environment, but they play each other so much during the year that they know each other quite well. So this should be a good series. In fact, it's probably the series I'm most looking forward to seeing. Kind of hope the Mariners win. Rooting for them in real life as well, as of the time of recording this video, they just clinched their first playoff berth in 21 years. Gosh, that seems so long. And they're a wild card team in real life too, so that'll be interesting. They won't face the Astros obviously in real life, but they beat the wild card game here, so you never know. 2022 might be the year of the Mariners. But here in 2023, they will have to face Shohei Ohtani and the Angels, and it must be nice to see the Angels in some playoff baseball, even if it's just virtual, because they're wasting Ohtani and Trout's careers by doing everything they can, it seems, to miss the playoffs. So it's nice to see Ohtani in the postseason with those 265 strikeouts this season, which is insane to me. If anyone can get 300, I bet it'd be Ohtani. And that'll be interesting to kind of see as we play this franchise along. And there you see Logan Gilbert's stats on your screen. Feel free to pause and take a look at those. Not nearly as good as Ohtani, but serviceable for your second starter. On to the first with 1 out. Aledmys Diaz is going to crush that ball to left field, no doubt about it, as the Mariners jump on Ohtani early. It is 1-0 here in the first. Diaz, not the kind of guy you expect to have some pop in his bat, but the DH makes Ohtani pay. On to the 5th now. Brendan Rodgers going to work a 4th pitch walk here. So the Mariners hoping to make something happen. The DH Nick Solak, former Texas Ranger, along with Joey Gallo. And Solak's going to hit that ball to left center field. That's going to be off the wall. Rodgers headed around third. Throw out to the cutoff man, but the catcher forward. And Rodgers slides in there safely. Ball game tied at 1. Max Stassi now looking to drive in Solak. Fastball taken to left center. And Solak will score. It is 2-1 as the Angels, I should say, take the lead here in the 5th. Onto the top of the 8th. Aledmys Diaz against Archie Bradley. Runner on first with 2 outs. Diaz hits that one off the left field wall down the line. Gallo gets it in quickly. So runners at second and third with 1 man out. Mariners looking to get the lead here against Kyle Lewis, who will go the other way down the right field line. Merrifield gets it in quickly, but 2 runners score as they were off and running, it seems, off contact. Kyle Lewis, 2 RBI single, gives the Mariners the 3-2 lead. On the bottom of the 8th, with Merrifield against Diego Castilla. Crawford's throw is going to pull Brandon Belt off the bag. Not what you want to see here late in the game, especially with the Angels, top of the Angels lineup here. David Fletcher going to lay down the bunt, and the runner moves up to second, all with 1 out. Joey Gallo, cleanup man, is going to work the walk. Angels threatening, tying run at second. Go-ahead runs at first and at the plate. And it's going to all come down to Paul Sewald. Looking to get that final out. Get the hold. 3.76 ERA in just 40 games here out of the bullpen for the M's. Roman Quinn going to run for Gallo here. Angels are doing anything they can to get the lead. Jared Walsh, 1 for 3 in the 5th spot. Heart of the Angels order coming up, so this is no easy task for Sewald. Angels fans packed stadium on their feet rooting for the Halos as Walsh takes a ball. Sewald gets his sign. Runners take their lead. The pitch. 2-seamer at the corner. Fouled off. Count even. The 1-1. 2-seamer. Trying to hit the same spot. Outside corner. That one misses a little bit away. Hitters count to Jared Walsh, the first baseman. He crushed the Braves, it seemed like, in the series with the Angels. Didn't love facing them. Good fastball by Sewald as that's at the knees. 2-2. 1 pitch away from getting out of this. Hit to left field. And he makes the running grab, and the Mariners get out of it, and they take game 1, 3-2. Like I said, I think this is going to be a really good series. Always rooting for the Mariners. Andres Munoz gets the win. Archie Bradley gets the loss. He allows 2 runs on 3 hits through a third of an inning. Players of the game is Aledmys Diaz, of course, for the Mariners, as he was able to get the party started with that solo shot in the first. And the Mariners take a 1-0 series lead here against the Angels, who have one of the best records in baseball. I can never remember if it's the Angels or the Cardinals. But there you see it. 2 for 4 for Diaz, home run and a double. Archie Bradley getting the loss. Not great, but a good game nonetheless.
For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
So here we go now to Truist Park as the Braves look to tie up this series against the Dodgers. Beautiful night for baseball here in Atlanta. Always love to see a nice twilight sky in this game because it's one thing that I think MLB The Show does really well is the twilight skies are really pretty. Braves in their Friday night Reds, as you guys see the score from game 1. Not pretty, 9-6. An offensive explosion. Mike Soroka looking to cool down that Dodgers lineup. It's no easy task as the Braves face Julio Urias. It's going to be a tough one. Not a very fun one, I must say. So here we go, Mike Soroka. There you go this season. Didn't have that many strikeouts. He's definitely a contact pitcher. 13-9, 3.59 ERA. Was able to make the 200th inning marks, which is always nice to see. You love it when your pitchers can go deep. And here's Julio Urias. And again, I don't think the game is going to give us his stats, and I don't understand why this is a thing. But whatever. Let's pick things up in the second. And one thing I'm going to just tell y'all right now is the Braves starting pitcher postseason struggles will continue as they did last year. Will Smith hits that hard for a single. Dansby down 0-2. And he's going to take that to right field, and that's going to just drop in front of Acuna for another hard hit single. Dansby hurting his former team. How dare he? Cody Bellinger. 14 pitches for Soroka, and we're not even through an inning and a third as Bellinger first pitch swinging takes that to right field. Acuna just watches as that's well gone. Cody Bellinger with a 3-run shot puts the Dodgers up 3 as Mike Soroka, who pitches to contact, he's doing what he usually does, but unfortunately this contact is hard and not at the defenders. The Dodgers offense continues to stay red hot. On to the third, no, we're still in the second, my bad. Andrew Vaughn, traded from the White Sox for Gavin Lux. Gonna hit that one down the right field line for another hard single. Former Brave, former Dodger, back with the Dodgers. Jock Peterson, the DH, is gonna crush that to left field. Going the other way is Jock. And it's gone. 5-0 already, and we're not even an out into the second inning. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of makes me, like, if, I don't know what I'll do this offseason, but trading Soroka to kind of start rebuilding the farm a little bit, and maybe to get some, like, bench depth or a left fielder or something, I don't know, but Soroka is definitely on the block, because I don't love him, unfortunately. In real life, I do love him, he's great. Close play at second, but Swanson in there with a double, his second hit of the night. Dodgers looking to add on. Soroka's still out there. So he's going to at least have to go 3, unfortunately, as Cody Bellinger climbs in and takes a sinker low for a ball. Change up, in for a strike. Fastball at the top of the zone gets called a strike. Down 1-2 is Bellinger. Sinker misses, count back even. Darno gives the sign, Soroka's pitch, and that's crushed to right field. Acuna just watches as that is in a similar location as the last one, as Bellinger goes deep again, this time a 2-run shot, and it is 7-0 Los Angeles, and we're not even through 3. Unfortunate. Braves not looking the best here, and they want to avoid that early season exit. So on to the 5th. Urias only threw 50 pitches of the first 4 innings. Full count to Olsen. 4-seamer misses. That's like the first walk of the game. But not much has gone on for the Braves offensively, and you're about to see why. As Austin Meadows, the DH, sliding down into the 7th spot. 1-2 count. Got him with the fastball above his eyes. 7th strikeout for Julio Urias. Tapia down on strikes. That's a 7th strikeout. And Travis Darno, the last hope for the Braves in the 5th. Urias gets him with the slider. 8 strikeouts through 5 innings. Urias was dealing. Tukey now takes over for Soroka. What a tongue twister. And he's in his third inning of work. Betts going down the line for a double. 1-out double. Dodgers looking to add on. Freddie Freeman up the middle. Lorenz misplays that, overruns it. Betts scores easily. And Freeman to third with a triple. So Freeman and Swanson. I mean, the whole lineup's, I guess, killing us, but it hurts when it's Freeman and Swanson. Will Smith hits that one into right field to find some grass. And it's 9-0. Here's Dansby, 2 for 2. Dansby hits that to center field. Lorenz dives, can't make the play. Don't know. He just missed that one. That was bad. So not a good inning for Lorenz. But cut the kids some slack. 18-year-old second postseason game. Unfortunately, Dansby with the triple. It's 10-0 LA. On to the seventh. Urias still out there. 75 pitches through 6 1/3 innings. Olsen fouls that one back. 1-1 count. Hit to right field. That's going to find some grass. Olsen going to second. Bellinger's throw, a little off the target. So maybe some life here for the Braves. Austin Meadows now. Struck out his last time up. Rips that one into right. Olsen to third. Not going to test the arm of Betts. He gets it in rather quickly. Runners at the corners for Tapia. Hits that one over the leaping Chris Taylor into center field. Olsen will score. It's 10-1. Chipping away. On to the eighth now. Kenley Jansen. Full count to Austin Riley. And Riley is going to crush that slider. No doubt about that one, as that ball is gone. So the Braves offense comes to life here in the 7th and the 8th inning as Riley goes deep. Second run of the ball game. But that's not going to be nearly enough as the Dodgers will take game 2. 10-2. They have outscored the Braves 19-8. Not good. Not good at all. And what's even worse is we head to Los Angeles and we're trying to fight off that sweep. So it's really going to come down to Ian Anderson. And I'm pretty sure it'll probably be Gonsolin or May for the Dodgers. So horrible outing for Soroka. 3 innings with 7 earned runs. 8 Ks for Urias through 7 innings. And just unfortunate. 16 hits for the Dodgers, 8 for the Braves. And they made those 16 hits count. Freddie Freeman, Dansby Swanson just hurting us. No Duvall today. I haven't seen Duvall. Don't know if he's injured or what. But that was a full slate of games, a lot of action. And that will do it for me. If you guys like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as these videos are a lot of effort for me to make. But I post videos as often as I can. And tomorrow we will have the ALDS games too. And hopefully some NLDS action as well. But that will do it for me. I will catch you guys next time for more baseball here on the channel as we continue to trek through the postseason. Catch you guys next time and take care.